Also, please remain standing. My fault, I didn't know that the New Philadelphia VFW color guard was down there in turn number 1. So please stand for the New Philadelphia VFW color guard as they also present tonight's colors. Once again, my apologies, VFW color guard. Thank you for being here and presenting tonight's colors, along with thank you to Nick Peebles. Don't forget, we also have to sit back and remember what happened 22 years ago on Monday. It is our job to never forget what happened on September 11th, 2001. You guys ready for some racing here at Midvale Speedway Season Championship Night? Let's go.
The 34 is Lucas Iwin, and the 87 is Chloe Mazzagatti. Okay, green flag up, we are racing.
Michael Mazzagatti out front, actually yellow on the speedway for a failed start. So, wow, that was quick, Buddha. I didn't even get sat down yet.
No start, so we're going to have to do it once again. No laps. Okay, we're going 8 laps around Midvale Speedway for our Bandoleros, our Rat Air Bandoleros.
Buddha, this has been a really good division this season. Chloe Mazzagatti, she ended up on her lid. She's got the all-black car tonight, but she is our 2023 Rat Air Bandolero champion.
Yeah, that's true, and that is a new car. They just lettered it down in the pits just before races started tonight.
Green flag in the air for the Rat Air Bandos. Looks like Michael Mazzagatti and the Moo Cow, as Buddha says. Lillian Pellizzari takes the race lead on the Max straightaway. Lap number 1 is going to go to Lillian Pellizzari. Michael Mazzagatti going to be in that second spot. Also, here comes the 14 of Ryan Likens and your champion, Chloe Mazzagatti, working her way up through the field.
Yeah, that's good to see. We already have a champion
in one of our divisions, and that is Chloe Mazzagatti. And so she is our season champion in the Bandoleros. Lily Impelzeri way out front of Flying Ryan Likens. Now, Chloe Mazzagatti comes beside brother Mike Mazzagatti to take that number 3 position away.
Ryan Likens looks like he's got a little loose roof. I almost said roof loose, but either way, he's got the roof flapping in the wind there in that second spot. Chloe Mazzagatti third. Now here comes the 34 of Lucas Zywick up to the 4th spot. Halfway home, 4 in, 4 to go. Lillian Pellizzari way out front in the Moo Cow.
Okay, that was lap number 6. Lap number 6. We got 2 laps to go. As Lillian Pelzeri comes around, turns 3 and 4, the white flag will be coming out. with 1 lap to go in our Red Air Bandolero heat race.
Final time down the back straightaway. Lily Impellizzari going to have the easy Saturday afternoon cruise to the first heat race win of the evening. Finishing second, Flying Ryan Likens. And your champion finishes third, Chloe Mazzagatti. Fourth, Lucas Zywick and Chris Farrell in fifth.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as she comes down to victory lane, let's have a big, big round of applause for the Moo Cow, the Red Air winner, Lily Impellizzari.
Monroe Falls, Ohio driver in the Moo Cow Special, the 00 in Ohio Solar Connection victory lane to start things off on season championship night at Midvale Speedway.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now we're coming out with our first compact heat race of the evening. Car number 6, Nolan Caldwell. The 04, Josh Irwin. The XX, Grayson Moldovan. The 427, Josh Huff. The 68, Corbin Robinson. Kenny Feasters Jr.'s in the 21. The 24 is Brent Scheffler. The 57 is the Sizzler himself, Blaze Bacon. And the XX1 is Justin Riley. White flag is still out on the track. And the number 9 is Gavin Roop. We're going 8 laps around Midvale Speedway for our first compact heat race of the evening.
New track record in qualifying. Buddha Justin Riley beat his own record. And the 68 of Corbin Robinson, right now your point leader ahead of Schreffler and the Sizzler. Green flag in the air, heat race number 1 of the Bucky Mowing Compacts. The 04 of Josh Irwin trying that outside lane. Nolan Caldwell going to lead lap number 1 in the 6. Irwin going to drop to the bottom in turn number 1. That's going to open up the high side for the 427 of Huff and Grayson Moldovan in the XX.
Look out, we've got troubles in turns number 3 and 4. Caution is bound on track. Caution is on the track. Looks like car number 68, Corbin Robinson, got charged for that infraction, so he will have to go tail end.
Yeah, and Buddha, he is your point leader. Definitely doesn't want to give up any points in this heat race as his 2 closest competitors move up into that top 5. They get those points, so we'll have to wait and see if Corbin Robinson can work his way back up from the tail end. Only 1 lap in.
No, that actually opened the door for the number 2 and number 3 points people, and that moves the number 6 all the way to the back, 68.
So getting ready for the restart. Green flag back in the air. Nolan Caldwell and Josh Irwin. Ooh, 3 wide into turn 3. Schreffler on the high side, Huff in the middle, and Robinson going to have a move right up through the bottom. He'll go up into the 3rd spot. That is the 21 of Josh Robinson.
Okay, that car number 6 of Nolan Caldwell still out as our leader, the XX, Grayson Moldovan. And that number 2, and in the 21, Kenny Feaster Jr. This time we'll be coming in on lap number 4. Lap number 4. About 4 and 4 to go with our compact heat race.
Here comes Josh Robinson in the high lane. Nolan Caldwell on the bottom. Sorry, Kenny Feaster Jr. in the 21. I guess if I'd be here all year long, I would have known that, right, Gary? Gary, the birthday boy, schooling me over here. Kenny Feaster Jr. up front in the 21 with Sixa Caldwell back to second. And Grayson Moldovan in the gray XX in third. Here comes Corbin Robinson moving his way back up into the 4th position.
White flag will be coming out this time. And Kenny Feaster Jr. still our leader. Nolan Caldwell second. And in the XX, Grayson Moldovan. Okay, as it comes out, turn number 4, coming to take the checker flag. This is going to be car number 21, Kenny Feaster. Nolan Caldwell second, Grayson Moldovan is third, and Corbin Robinson brings up that number 4th position.
Yeah, see, I was giving the credit to Josh Robinson, and he wasn't even in it, Buddha. Kenny Feaster got in that thing a couple weeks ago when I wasn't here, and now he's going to victory lane.
As he comes down to victory lane, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a big, big round of applause for car number 21, Kenny Feaster Jr.
Barnhill, Ohio driver. In the Lutz Body and Paint, Robinson Services, Mowers Tinning, and Dynamite Performance, sponsored number 21 in Ohio Solar Connection. Victory lane for the Bucky Mowing Compacts.
Okay, now coming out on the track is our second compact heat race of the evening. Car number 72, Mike Stuber. The 20, Larry Enos Jr. The 23, Brent Irwin. The 07, Dan Buckley. The 42, Damian Andrews. The number 3L, Justice Leonard. Tammy Stuber in the number 5. The 44, Timmy Cap. 52, Jeremy Solinger. And Drew Roman in the 60.
Mike Stuber is your race leader in lap number 1. Brenton Irwin in second, and Damian Andrews in third.
Okay, look out, we got a battle up front for that number 1 position. It looks like it's going to car 23, Brent Irvin. Mike Stuber goes back to that number 2 position. But they're still fighting it out, 1 and 2.
Halfway home, 4 and 4 to go. Brent Irwin trying to hold off Mike Stuber. Also Damian Andrews in the 42, and here comes Dan Bucky in the 07.
And Drew Rooming in the 69 did a good save on that turn number 2. We'll be coming in on lap number 6 this time. Brett Irwin is our leader. The 72 of Mike Stuber and the 42 of Damian Andrews.
White flag going to come out this time. 1 lap to go for Brenton Irwin, the youngster up front, trying to hold off the veteran Mike Stuber. White flag in the air. Damian Andrews, another young gun in front of the veteran Dan Bucky in the Bucky Mowing Compacts. Final time down the back straightaway. Stuber slips up, opens up the bottom for Andrews. Not going to get there. And heat race number 2 going to go to Brenton Irwin in the 23.
Brett Irwin in the 23 is our victory Mike Stuber, Damian Andrews, third, and Dan Buckley, and that 07 is in the number 4 position. As he comes down victory lane, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a big, big round of applause for car number 23, Mr. Brett Irwin.
Brett and Irwin from Uricksville, Ohio, on the My Water Doctor, Boulevard Lanes, Millwood Lumber, Reichman Plumbing, Racer 8 Performance, Double G Machine, Lonzer Excavating, Lonzer Party Center, BP Photography, and Mid-Vid Racing Videos, sponsored 23.
Okay, this will be our third compact heat race of the evening. The number 17, Noah Kaufman, Andrew Bethard's in the 43. The 1701, the USS Enterprise, Nick Peebles. The 0, Alan Clark. The 79, Phil Burton Jr. The 66, Taylor Mazzolini. The number 9, Chris Bettler. The 28, Corey Heron. And the 62 is Caden Scott.
Green flag in the air, Noah Kaufman on the bottom. Andrew Bethard's on the top into turn number 1 as we get the peaks of sun for the first time today here at Midvale Speedway. The racing gods smiling down on us. Alan Clark up into that third spot. He slides up. That's going to open up the bottom for the monster truck. Nick Peebles, he'll take over that third spot. Noah Kaufman leads lap number 1.
The 17 and Nolan Kaufman out in that number 1 position. Andrew Bethard second, and the 1701 Nick Peebles is holding on to that number 3 position. Looks like car number 79, Phil Burton Jr. is stopped on turn number 2. Cautions on the track once again. Okay, we got 3 laps in. 3 laps in.
So the 79 of Phil Bunton Jr. being charged as he is the one who stopped on the racetrack. There was a little bit of contact back there, but you can't just stop on the racetrack even though you get a little bump.
Yeah, he got bumped, but he could have kept going there, Chris.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. And we go back to the previously scored lap, and Chris Billiter not happy that he's in the back there, but we go back to the previously scored lap. So 3 laps complete, getting ready to come back to green. Jonathan Smith on the flag stand, green flag in hand. Noah Kaufman, your race leader, green flag back in the air. Caden Scott thought about the 3 wide move there, thought better of it. Now we'll see if he is going to do it off of turn number 2. Caden Scott up the middle, and Corey Heron gets into the 1701 and Nick Peebles. Everybody continues on, maybe, and they do.
Well, the number 9, Chris Bettler, he's not a happy camper. Looks like he's mad at the steering wheel. He beat on it.
He is not a happy camper. Nothing of his doing. He just got caught behind a bunch of guys that got together, and sometimes that's just the way it goes. They call it racing, Buddha, for a reason.
That's right, and he doesn't realize if he would have stopped, he would have went tail end.
You got it. The 17 of Noah Kaufman with a comfortable 4 or 5 car length lead. Right now over Caden Scott in the 62. The 43 of Bethard's problems off of turn number 2 as he chops down on the 28 of Corey Heron. White flag in the air for Kaufman. Final time off of turn number 4. Caden Scott not quite going to get there. The youngster Noah Kaufman going to get the win.
That's right there, Chris. Car 17, Noah Kaufman is our winner. 62 of Caden Scott. The 43 of Andrew Bethards and the 28 of Corey Heron is in at number 4th position. And as he comes down to victory lane, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a big, big round of applause for car number 17, Noah Kaufman.
Malvern, Ohio driver in the 330 Trucking Green Lines Transmission, sponsored number 17.
Well, the 83 don't look like he wants to get going, but you know what? It takes gas to make these cars run. Okay, the 83 of Seth Gibson, the 17, Corey Coloner, the 36, Rich Dunlap, the 57, Joe Fuchs, the 85, Jonathan Weber, the 19, Gerald Aldheiser Sr., the 84, Scott Witten, the 47, Don Rufner Jr., and the 085 is the black crew there, Jordan Greathouse. Okay, in the brand new car here at Midvale Speedway, the 88, Austin McIlvain. Or 98, I'm sorry, 98. Brand new car.
Also the 44 up front, Brendan Neely driving the 44 tonight. Tough break for Seth Gibson as he couldn't get fired. He sits in the infield. Gonna have to watch this one. Tough break for the 83 machine. So Brendan Neely, Corey Coloner start on the front row. Dunwoody starts inside of row number 2 alongside Joe Fuchs. And the 85 of Jonathan Weber, the 19 of Gerald Aldheiser getting ready to go green, and we're underway.
We'll be going 8 laps around Midvale Speedway.
Corey Colliner on the outside going to take the race lead. Here comes Gerald Oldheiser up from the third spot. And he'll take over second. Brendan Neely trying to get to the bottom. Almost got into the 57 of Joe Flukes.
Okay, Corey Colliner is our leader. Gerald Oldheiser, senior, second. And Joe Flukes in the 57, right on that number 3 position.
Number 19 all over the back of Corey Colliner for the race lead. Scott Witten up to the second spot. Dunwoody back to third. And the 85 of Weber.
That was lap number 4. We got 4 in, 4 to go with our compact heat race. Gerald Oldheiser trying to get that gas pedal to go through the floor to catch Corey, but don't know if he'll be able to get her. He's looking on the outside this time.
Looking to the high side. Will he try the crossover off of turn number 2? He doesn't. He stays in the high lane. Here comes Gerald Oldheiser on the high side. On the bottom, Corey Colliner way up the racetrack was Oldheiser. He tried to knock the wall down there by that O'Reilly can, Buddha.
Yeah, he did. A couple weeks ago, I think it was, he took the wall down over here in turn number 4. We'll be coming in on a white flag this time. White flag this time. Corey Colliner is our leader. Scott Witten now up to that number 2 position. Gerald Oldheiser slides back to that number 3 position. Oh, now we got a good battle for the lead. Corey Colliner slides up high. That opens the door. Car number 84, Scott Witten. Gerald Oldheiser, senior, second. The 36 of Rich Dunlap, third. And the 85 of Jonathan Weber is fourth.
Tough break for Corey Colliner. Was leading coming to turn 3. And something happened to that machine, and Scott Witten picks up the win.
Let's give a round of applause for Scott Witten out of Alliance, Ohio.
Yep.
Baseline Communications, Nichols Construction and Remodel, Tusky VFW, and 2 Old Coots Mowing. Everybody please give a round of applause for 84, Scott Witten.
Okay, thank you there, little hands. We got to get you broke in here for next year. Since I'm not going to be here next year, I'll be going back to Barberton. So little hands will be accompanying Chris Cale up here in the announcing booth. Now coming out on the track will be our Rad Air Legend division. This is our Rad Air Legends. The 14 of Tyler Kitt, Nick Galuda in the 77, 9H, Dan Hall, Ryan Jersick in the 410. The number 2, Aaron Mulrooney Jr. Evan Finley is in the 97. The 48 of Bradley Weber. And the 89 of Brett Jersick. We're going 8 laps with our Legend first heat race of the evening. And I want to say hello. I see Sharon's here tonight again. Hello, Sharon. Okay, Evan Finley is our point leader in the Legends over Bradley Weber and Aaron Mulrooney Jr.
Bradley Weber's got a birthday today, too. The birthday boy was your fastest qualifier in the 48 machine tonight. So, you know, what better for you to get a birthday present than get a feature win on your birthday after you were the fastest qualifier, and he still has a shot to win the championship. So, Bradley Weber looking for that. Aaron Mulrooney, I believe, second in points, and Finley is your point leader. Okay, so my bad. Bradley Weber has been eliminated from the championship fight. He's a little bit too far back, but Mulrooney's still with a shot to beat Evan Finley in the points title for the Rad Air Legends.
Okay, no start, no start. The 89 of Brett Jersey jumped over on Tyler Kish. So as they come down turns 3 and 4, the tower's telling them side by side. They got to stay side by side.
I know Tyler Kish has some important folks in the stands tonight. Of course, the owner of Centerless Grinding Solutions and KB Trailer Sales. So thank you to them for being here tonight, supporting Tyler Kish. He'll start on the outside of the front row in this heat race beside Brett Jersick. Getting ready to go green, Jonathan Smith, green flag in hand. And off of turn number 4, we are underway. Nick Galata going to move up to that second spot. Brett Jersick going to lead lap number 1. Ryan Jersick in 3rd, and Finley up to 4th.
Okay, the 89 of Brett Jersick is our leader. Nick Galuda is 2nd, and the 410. Now the 97 of Evan Finley moves up to that number 3 position.
Here comes Evan Finley, your point leader, looking to pad his point lead. He takes over the race lead. Mulrooney trying to stay right in step with Finley as he'll move up to the 2nd spot and slide Jersick back to 3rd.
We're coming in on lap number 6 this time. Lap number 6, it's Evan Finley, Aaron Mulrooney, then Brett Jersick. Okay, as he comes down the front straightaway to victory lane, the victory's going to go to car number 97, Evan Finley. Aaron Mulrooney Jr. 2nd, Bradley Weber 3rd, and Brett Jersick in the 89 is 4th. Coming down to victory lane, car number 97, ladies and gentlemen, Evan Finley.
So Evan Finley now with a 41-point lead heading into the feature. Evan Finley, Solon, Ohio driver, looking for that championship, 50 max points. So just about got things locked up, Buddha, does Evan Finley for the championship tonight, but still got to start that feature.
Okay, the car 43 is Chuck Witt. The 23 is Bill Richards. The 76, Matt Kelly. The 84 is Matt Snyder. The Ford, James Key. The 00, Steve Key. The 47, Jason Ansel.
Out front, the 47 of Jason Ansel. Ansel going to lead lap number 1. So the 01 getting black flag for safety violations. He'll tag the tail end of the feature. The 47 of Jason Ansel still up front. Bill Richards in the 23, subbing for Chris Hartong in that 23. The 76 of Matt Kelly from Canton, Ohio, has that sticker on his race car tonight honoring 15 years West Virginia Guard, the 2nd of the 19th Group Special Forces. That is his Special Forces group that he's in with the Guard. So Matt Kelly celebrating his unit here tonight with a sticker. 15 years, pretty cool deal.
Okay, Jason Ansel in the 47 is our leader. Bill Richards second, and in the 76, Matt Kelly, followed by Chuck Witt in the 43. Will be coming in on lap number 4 this time. Lap number 4. We have 4 in and 4 to go.
Here comes Chuck Witt in the outside lane. Taking over second, looking for the race lead on Jason Ansel. Chuck Witt on the move in the high lane.
Caution on the track. We got caution on the track. The 84. Oh, I'm sorry. It was on car number 4, James Key. I had to look down and see the 84 of Matt Snyder spinning. Okay, we got 6 laps in with 2 laps to go. Our leader, Jason Ansel. Chuck Witt up to that number 2 position. Bill Richards 3rd and Matt Kelly 4th.
Hey, Booty, you know the sponsor on the 00, he's running on Geritol. He's 73 years old. He told me he's running on Geritol, so we put it as a sponsor on his car tonight.
Well, at least it ain't Metamucil.
Right. Getting ready to go back to green. 6 laps complete. 2 to go. Green in the air. Ansel and Witt.
Okay, white flag is out. Chuck Witt is out as our leader, but Jason Ansel is not willing to give up the ghost. Here they come back down the straightaway. They're side by side. Jason Ansel, Chuck Witt. Who's it going to be?
Off turn number 4, almost contact. Ansel loose. Chuck Witt gets the win. Jason Ansel just a little loose boot off of turn number 4. Good win there for Chuck Witt.
Sure is.
Select. Okay, everybody, let's give a round of applause for the number 43 car of Chuck Witt out of Carrollton, Ohio, sponsored by Hair by Melissa, Lightning Signs, and Decals. Everyone, please give a round of applause for the number 43 car of Chuck Witt.
That's the way to go, little hands. You got to get your feet wet for next year, and that way you keep your hands dry.
Your feet wet and your hands dry. I like it. I like it.
Okay, coming out on the track now will be our street stock heat race. And coming out first in the grocery grabber, the 00, Vinny Tantarelli. 32, Cody Komar. Kyle Grove in the 3. The 21 of Brady Cart. The 75, Bob Passwater Sr. The 99 of Jason Gruhl. The 5, Brandon Thomas. 17, Nate Smart. And the 67 of Bob Page. White flags coming out. We're going to go 8 laps around Midvale Speedway. Okay, we want to also wish a big 22nd happy birthday. That's right, a 22nd happy birthday to Joseph Gregory. So happy birthday from everybody here, Joseph Gregory from Midvale Speedway.
Getting ready to go green, Vinny Tantarelli in the grocery grabber, and the 32, Cody Komar, green flag in the air.
Out leading at number 1 is Vinny Tantarelli.
Vinny to the race lead, Kyle Grove to the bottom. He's going to take over the second spot. Kyle Grove, his brother Tad, is the point leader. Kyle Grove trying to run him down along with the 67 of Bob Page. 32 of Cody Komar on the outside, still hanging in there. Kyle Grove second, and now here comes Bob Page in the 75. A little bit of contact right there between Passwaters and Komar. Moving Komar up the racetrack a little bit. In a battle for the race lead, Kyle Grove to the outside of Vinny Tantarelli. Tantarelli trying to drive it back in deep into turn number 3. He's going to slide up, and he gets loose off of 4. Kyle Grove to the race lead. Good save by Vinny Tantarelli. As Passwater is going to move up to 3rd, Komar back to 4th. Here comes the 21 of Brady Cart.
White flag will be coming out this time. Car number 3, Kyle Grove. Vinny Tantarelli in the grocery grabber. It ain't grabbing too much, but he's holding on to number 2 position. Bob Passwater Sr. in that number 75.
Off turn number 4, going to cut into his brother's point lead, Kyle Grove.
All right, everybody, as he comes out of turn 3 and 4, please give a round of applause for the number 3 car of Kyle Grove out of Uricksville, Ohio. El Patanto, Mexican, Cajun, Buckeye Tire, Brake and Ziffy Cat, Condos, Affordable Towing, Car Time Express, and Quaker Drive-Thru. Once again, everybody give a round of applause for the number 3 car, Kyle Grove.
Okay. The 19 is Trenton Croft. TJ Dreyer in the 73. 55 is Kyler Bertram. And the 64 is Luke Porco. The 8, Tad Grove. The 58, Zach Coker. The number 1, Brian Smith. The 79, Tom Powell. And the 19 is Kyle Gruhl.
My girl Nora just said I'm number 2 on her list, so I moved up from number 7 last night to number 2.
Okay, this is our second straight stock heat race of the evening.
Green flag in the air. Trenton Croft on the bottom. TJ Dreyer trying to hang in there in the high lane. Here comes the 55 of Kyler Bertram and the 8, your point leader, Tad Grove. Here comes Tad Grove, looking for that second spot on Kyler Bertram. He needs to get that win, keep that point lead. Trenton Croft out front in the 19.
This time we'll be coming in on lap number 4. We got 4 in and 4 to go. Trenton Croft is our leader. The 8 of Tad Grove, then comes Kyler Bertram in the 55 in the 3rd spot. But now on the inside, knocking for that 3rd spot is Bryant Smith in the number 1.
Problems for the 55 of Kyler Bertram, and now the 199 of Kyle Gruhl spins in turn 4. He's going to keep it rolling. And we stay under the green flag. Trenton Croft is going to get some heat from Tad Grove here in a minute. I see that Jason Gruhl brought his blocker tonight. Kyle Gruhl shows up, and that's the blocking 199.
Okay, white flag is out this time. As they come around turn number 2. Tad Grove on the outside. Trenton Croft on the inside. Coming around turns 3 and 4. Who's it going to be? It is going to be Trenton Croft is our leader. Tad Grove second, Brian Smith. Then Luke Portco in that number 4th position.
Everybody, let's give a round of applause for Trenton Croft, the number 19 car. Sponsors are Cosmo Auto Repair and Graphics, M&G Automotive, Refirst Motor Sales, Tony's Kroner Cap. Everybody, please, once again, give a round of applause for the number 19 car of Trenton Croft.
Okay, we're waiting for our mini trucks to come out on the track. I think they're going to come out and they're going to have their heat race here at Midvale Speedway. Oh, I'm just told we got 2 heats tonight.
Yeah, and we also got Lincoln's Rustic Lemonade. Is Lincoln donated some extra money, purse money, for second on back in the features tonight. So for the mini trucks, the Ross Mountain Barbecue mini trucks. Also, don't forget that Hill of Horror out there in Sherrodsville that Ross Mountain Barbecue owns. The Hill of Horror in Sherridsville going to be opening up here with Halloween just around the corner.
Okay, coming out on the track is our first mini truck heat race of the evening. The 29 of Trenton Croft, the 42 of Brady McLean, the 99 of Bob Johnson, the 443 Eddie McLean, the 442 Connor McLean, and Jake Beavers in the number 17. Okay, we're going to go 8 laps around Midvale Speedway.
Green flag in the air. Trenton Croft, Brady McLean on the front row. Bob Johnson trying to finish ahead of Connor McLean. Connor leading the points. Eddie McLean in third. And Eddie McLean on the move. Oh, Johnson gets into the 29 of Trenton Croft, and caution on the speedway. Going to be a complete restart.
Okay, complete restart. No laps in. No laps in.
Looks like Trenton Croft and Bob Johnson so happy to be together in turn number 3, they don't want to get apart. Should we play So Happy Together?
Brotherly love.
Yes, folks, we do karaoke as well. Hey, that's all right. My singing's better than Terry Coletti's guitar playing. I'm just messing, man.
Well, at least they ain't got karaoke where I do the Marcells. Bloom, boom.
Oh, jeez. You see what you did, Terry? You just had to egg us on. So now everybody can blame Terry Coletti for the karaoke that's going on up here in the tower. Listen, if you guys don't know, we have a lot of fun in the tower. It's just the way it is. And like I said, I was totally joking. Terry Coletti is an excellent guitar player. One of the best. After Nate, of course.
Well, while Akron coach is down there trying to get them apart down there, now would be a good time to maybe hit down to that concession stand and get them ladies' famous cream chicken sandwich, the double cheeseburgers, or the walking tacos along with our chicken tenders. And if you're thirsty, get down there and get yourself a nice cold beer. Miller Lite, Bud Light, Coors Light. Get up there, get yourself a drink of beer. Also get a bag of peanuts or get yourself a slice of pizza or a whole pizza.
Everyone, I just wanted to let you know that we have a legend walking through our stands. He normally goes to a dirt track, but he decided to come to an asphalt. Lenny Lemo and Chuck Harris down there giving each other handshakes. Oh, and we got the Mr. John Klein. Legends, people that know how to get around this track. Also Hall of Famers, too.
And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, also we got our kettle cooked corn tent down there. They got that down there, so that's some good eating. Okay, looks like they're trying to pick the 29 truck up to get the 99 truck. Bob Johnson's out from underneath it. So
I told you, Buddha, they're just happy to be together. They don't want to go apart. Bob Johnson trying to win back-to-back mini truck championships. He definitely needs the points, as Connor McLean currently a very slim point lead over Bob Johnson and Eddie McLean.
don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, also in our souvenir stand, we have what's our last supplies of our Midvale blankets down there. So it might be a chilly night tonight, so if you want a nice souvenir for yourself, down there and get yourself a Midvale blanket while the supplies last.
Also, Buddha, don't forget, coming up, our next event here on the Oval, we got the Drifters coming in for their 2-day show. But our next event here on the Oval, Saturday night, October 7th, the Midvale Speedway first ever Night of Destruction. The Ace Racing League going to be here, a skid plate race, an Enduro 100, a figure eight, a flagpole race, a chain race, a rollover contest, a burnout competition, a truck tug of war, a power wheel derby, stock full-size derby, a stock compact derby, and a full-size V8 derby. You can get yourself registered at Midvale Speedway on Facebook, or give Matthew Helms or Kim and Randy Smart a call. General admission for that night, $20 for adults, $15 for seniors, students $10, 5 and under are free. The pits open at 2, grandstands at 4, and the action starts at 5:30. The first ever Midvale Speedway Night of Destruction on Saturday, October 7th, just a week before the 2-day Fall Classic the following weekend.
Yeah, the Fall Classic will be our cavalcade, and ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't ever been to one, it is exciting. This is the time to end the 2023 race season. Make plans to be here for the Fall Classic.
Also, folks, if you want to watch this racing action again, you could purchase a Mid-Vid video for $10 up here in the booth. Once again, like I said, if you want to watch this racing action again, you can purchase a video for $10 from Mid-Vid Video. They always show great action shots.
Yeah, and in hands like we talked. You remember a few years ago, you know, Mid-Vid Racing Videos was just one camera up here. It was either John or Craig that was videoing. Now, multiple cameras all over the racetrack. It's a full production. They do split screen, and they'll ship that DVD right to your door.
Yes, Chris. The one thing I like is they show an infield camera now, so that's pretty cool. But they always get great action shots for sure.
Mid-Vid Racing Videos, again, just to the turn 4 side of the main scoring tower. Stop up and see Brandon McCrae. He's hanging out up here in the booth tonight. I think Craig is probably either at a derby or he's hanging out at Myrtle Beach. One of the two. Looks like they've got the 99 of Bob Johnson and the 29 of Trenton Croft finally parted over there in turn number 3 and 4. So we'll get back with our heat race for our Ross Mountain Barbecue Hill of Horror mini truck division in just a minute.
Well, it looks like they're having a little problem getting the 29 truck and the 99 truck apart. Is that maybe what they call, Chris, togetherness?
Yeah, that's definitely togetherness down there. I think they've pretty much got it situated. Yeah, they do now. Looks like Trenton Croft, he's got his helmet off. He's still on the hook. I think that might be the end of his heat race. Bob Johnson's got quite a bit of front end damage. He's going to try and continue, and he kind of has to. He needs those points as he's second in points, looking for back-to-back. Yeah, Trenton Croft missing the left rear tire on that 29, so he had a little bit better luck in the street stock than he did the mini truck. They'll get it fixed back up and hopefully back out there for the feature coming up in just a little bit. Bob Johnson pulls away over there in turn number 4, so we're just about ready to go. Again, tough break for Trenton Croft in the 29.
And there's it's J-Bo in the Akron Coach towing truck, taking 29 truck off of the track. Well, it looks like the 99 truck of Bob Johnson is going to be able to still compete. And the tower is telling them right now it's to line them up. And let's get this mini truck heat race underway. Okay, white flag will be coming out this time. We have no laps in. No laps in.
Green flag in the air, Bob Johnson and Brady McLean. Bob Johnson coming into qualifying tonight 6 points ahead, or behind rather, of Connor McLean.
Okay, we'll be coming in on lap number 1, and it will be Bob Johnson, our leader. Brady McLean in that number 2 position, and the 443 of Eddie McLean.
Bob Johnson starting to pull away a little bit after that damage. Trying to pick up some points on Connor McLean, who's stuck behind his dad in the 443 in the 4th spot.
This time we'll be coming in on lap number 4. Lap number 4, we'll have 4 and 4 to go. Bob Johnson, our leader. Brady McLean, second. And Eddie McLean, third.
Eddie going to look to the outside of the other team truck and the other son, Brady McLean. So 3 McLeans out there right now. And they are 2nd, 3rd, and 4th behind Bob Johnson, another family member who is the race leader.
We'll be coming in on lap number 6 this time. Lap number 6, Bob Johnson, our leader. And now the 443 of Eddie McLean goes up to that number 2 position. And it looks like he's running out of time to catch Bob Johnson. As they come around turns 3 and 4, the white flag will be out with 1 lap to go.
The bigger story, Connor McLean starting to slip back. Problems with that 442 truck is Jake Beavers trying to get around him for the 5th spot.
Okay, as he comes around turn number 4, it's going to be Bob Johnson, then Eddie McLean, Brady McLean, and then Connor McLean.
All right, folks, as he comes around in the 99 truck, let's everybody give a round of applause for the 99 truck of Bob Johnson. Out of Harlem Springs, Ohio, his sponsors are Deluxe Body Shop, Benchmark Construction, Ken and Mark Nice, Carrollton Health, Carrollton's Coffee Shop, and Napa of Alliance and Minerva. Once again, folks, let's give a round of applause for Bob Johnson.
Okay, truck number 43 is Randy Vermillion. The 751 is Alan Beddard. The 33 times 3 is Mike Stuber. The 0, Blake Ripley. The 57 is Rick Brink. And the 06 is Brendan Neely. No start, no start. White flag will be coming out once again. The 751 jumped hard and fast, so we're going to line them up and do it again. Okay, we're going to try this once again.
Now we got a green flag finally. And Alan Bedard going to have the race lead into turn number 1. Here comes Blake Ripley on the outside. Bedard, your race leader. Blake Ripley second. Then the 33 times 3 of Mike Stuber. Blake Ripley going to lead lap number 1.
The 751 of Alan Bedard was in the number 2 position, but here comes the 333. Oh, now he's looked like he got into the wall there a little bit. The 0-0 Blake Ripley out in that number 1 position. Oh, he had him up there very high.
Good battle for third between Stuber and Rick Brink in the 57. Alan Bedard in that second spot. Here comes Stuber. Blake Ripley almost a half a straightaway lead over the 751. Halfway home, 4 in, 4 to go.
Blake Ripley still our leader. Alan Bedard is holding on to that number 2 position, but now here coming on the inside is the 33 by 3 to take that number 2 position away. We're coming in on lap number 6. That's lap number 6 with 2 laps to go.
White flag coming out for Blake Ripley in the 0-0. Mike Stuber in second, Alan Bedard in third.
As he comes around turns 3 and 4, it's going to be the truck of 0-0. Blake Ripley will be our winner. Mike Stuber in the 33 times 3 and Alan Bedard in the 75 is third.
So coming out of turn 3 and 4 in the 0-0 truck, it will be Blake Ripley. Everyone please give him a round of applause as he comes into victory lane. Sponsors are New Image Auto Sales. As he gets his picture down there once again, one more time, let's give a round of applause for the 0-0 truck of Blake Ripley.
Don't forget to check out BP Photography. Britt does such a great job here at Midvale Speedway. Make sure you check out BP Photography on Facebook. Make sure you check out her stand. She does such a great job at taking all those pictures, the action shots. You can get them all at BP Photography on Facebook.
Okay, waiting to come out on the track now will be our Creighton Modified division. Okay, as we're getting underway with our first Creighton Modified Division, the 34 will be Conrad Yoder, the 28, Brandon France, the 09, Phil Cox, 49, Bob Page, the 51, Rick Elkins Jr., 64, Ian Porco, and the 38, Kevin McClintock. Okay, we're going to go 8 laps around Midvale Speedway with our Creighton Modified.
Green flag in the air. Conrad Yoder going to lead lap number 1, Buddha. And the 28 of Brandon France still there in the outside lane.
Yeah, Chris, it reminds me about one thing. That one old song, we were kids, do-da-do. I know a secret I promise not to tell.
Here comes Bob Page in the 49 to the inside of the 28 of Brandon France. Your point leader, Kevin McClintock, stuck back there in the back. He's got a pretty hefty lead over Bob Page. And he was your fastest qualifier once again.
Coming in on lap number 4 this time. Lap number 4, we got 4 in and 4 to go. Conrad Yoder, our leader. Bob Page in that number 2 position. And the 28, Brandon France.
Really good battle for second and fourth there, 2 by 2. Now Page gonna clear the 28 of France and start to work on Conrad Yoder for the race lead.
Okay, white flag will be coming out this time. Conrad Yoder is still our leader. Bob Page second, and Phil Cox in the 09 is bringing up that number 3 position.
Off turn number 4, checkered flag for Conrad Yoder.
Bob Page second, Phil Cox is third. Ladies and gentlemen, as he comes down here to victory lane, let's have a big round of applause for car number 34, Conrad Yoder.
Winesburg, Ohio driver in the Snap-on Tools, sponsored number 34. I believe that is his first heat race win of his career. Conrad Yoder in the 34.
Okay, the 49 of Teddy Oliver, the 00 Don Refner the third, the 74 Bob Passwater Jr., 13th is Kenny Feaster Jr., the 0 is Ripley's Believe It or Not, Lucas Ripley, and the 45 is Joe Slentz. Cautions back out on the track once again. No laps in, no laps in. Okay, looks like no start again, no start again. They're jumping up front. Coming down to lead the first lap, 149, Teddy Oliver.
Teddy Oliver and the 13 of Kenny Feaster Jr. battle for the race lead in turn number 3. Feaster to the outside of the one-armed wonder, Teddy Oliver.
Now Kenny Feaster out in front for number 1 position over Teddy Oliver. That was lap number 4. We're coming into lap number 5 this time. Kenny Feaster, our leader. Teddy Oliver, then followed by Don Ruffner.
DR3 in that 3rd spot. Bob Passwaters Jr. in the 4th spot. Kenny Feaster starting to pull away in heat race action for the mods. White flag for Kenny Feaster Jr. as DR3 still working on the 49 of Teddy Oliver for the 2nd spot. Passwater's right there too. Here comes DR3 to the bottom of Oliver. Off turn number 4, Feaster going to get it, but look at this battle, Buddha, for 2nd. It's going to be DR3.
Oh, and Bob Passwater in the 74 sneaks in on that number 3 position.
Yeah, he did. What a good race for that 2nd, 3rd, and 4th spot.
Everybody, as he comes down, give a round of applause for the number 13 car of Kenny Feaster Jr. Spot out of Barnville, Ohio. Feaster's flooring, Paul's out body, last stop, bait, tackle, Lee's famous recipe, Allen Keith Construction of Boulevard Lane. Once again, everybody give a round of applause for the 13 car, Kenny Feaster Jr.
Happy 6th wedding anniversary to Neil and Laura Rowley. Happy anniversary, Neil and Laura. Lori, sorry.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming out with our first late model heat race. The 17 is Bob Schneider, Roger Smith second. Bob Page in the 67, the 87 of Mike Mascagni, the 167 of Lucas Ripley, the 28 of Jonathan Ritter, the 59, the Purple Pride, the whip himself, Gary Whipke, and Brendan Lucius in the 39. Okay, white flag's out.
Bob Snyder Jr. up front, Roger Smith on the outside. Snyder going to lead up number one. There's your battle on the racetrack. They're side by side for the point lead. Bob Page and Mike Mazzagatti, and now contact between the two. Mazzagatti into the wall, flat left front tire.
We got caution on the track. Well, looks like Mike Mazzagatti's got a left front tire that just blew. Well, here comes Akron coach back out on the track.
So Mike Mazzagatti, currently second in points, was your big Ohio Invitational winner a week ago tomorrow. And he's got a flat left front tire after contact with Bob Page off of turn number 2. So Mazzagatti going to take the Akron coach hook to the pit area. Season championship going to come down to the final lap in the feature between Page and Mazzagatti. Bob Page looking to go back-to-back. Bob Snyder Jr. out front in the number 17 with a lap complete. Roger Smith in the 43 runs second, then Page in third. Then the team car, Lucas Ripley, the big dog, pulling double duty tonight in the 167 in the fourth spot. The 39 of Brendan Lucius in that new ride. He finally got the bugs worked out. Tough break for him last week. He was supposed to start on the pole for the Ohio Invitational, and the car would not fire. Had some issues with that thing. I think it was ended up being a fuel pickup problem, I believe. They got the bugs worked out of that machine, and he sits in the fifth spot, along with the 28 of Jonathan Ritter.
Well, it looks like Akron coach old J-Bo out there going to take Mr. Excitement Mike Mazzagatti back to his trailer.
They'll get that left front tire fixed up for the feature, I'm sure. Looking for his first Midvale Speedway championship. Bob Page looking to go back-to-back. Bob Page actually with, 3 opportunities to win a championship here tonight.
In 3 different divisions.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, 3 different divisions. I mean, it just tells you what a diverse driver Bob Page is. He can get in a late model, a modified, and a street stock on the same night, be competitive in all 3, and have a chance to win a championship in all 3.
You know, Chris, you think like last week we had all them laps for the features, and Bob ran the 3 divisions. You think after that first 70-lap feature, he'd be tired.
Yeah.
But here he does jump in another car, and away we go again for another race.
Yeah, he's just a really good race car driver. Cut his teeth on the dirt asphalts, or the dirt tracks, and then moved to asphalt. And, man, the guy can literally drive anything. You know how hard it is with a field of late models to be a back-to-back champion with this kind of field. Wow, that's a pretty impressive deal.
Okay, green flag's out. We're back to our late model first heat racing.
Bob Snyder Jr. still on the inside with that race lead. Roger Smith trying to battle on the highway and gets way up the racetrack, and here comes Bob Page on the bottom. Roger going to drop back to the 3rd spot.
Bob Snyder out as our race leader. Bob Page second. Roger Smith trying to hold on to that number 3 position, but here's car number 28, Jonathan Ritter on the inside. Coming in on lap number 4, We have 4 in and 4 to go with our first late model heat race of the evening. Bob Snyder out as our leader. Bob Page still in that number 2 position. Time will be coming in on lap 6 with 2 to go. And the car 28 of Jonathan Ritter wants to try to make a move on the 67 of Bob Page.
Lucas Ripley catching up to the front three now. White flag in the air. Snyder, your race leader. Got the Mid-Vid Racing video camera on board. Bob Snyder Jr. as he heads into turn number 3 for the final time off turn number 4. Heat race number 1 to Bob Snyder Jr.
All right, folks, let's give a round of applause as he comes down into victory lane. The number 17 car of Bob Schneider Jr. out of Denison, Ohio, sponsors My Water Doctor, Guest Motors, Jeff Walwick, LLC, Factory Street Pub and Grill, C3 Excavating, Smith Auto Sales, Van Meter Auto Repair, Alexis Building Systems, Weather Makers Heating and Cooling, and FLF Race Cars. Once again, give a round of applause for the 17 car of Bob Schneider Jr.
Okay, the 999 is Neil Romey. The 69, Kyle Lawson. The 69, Denny Benjamin. 77, AP Wren. 701 tonight is Kevin Gardner, because Kevin Gardner completely totaled out the 45 last week, so he purchased a 701. The 4E is Mike Lawson, and the 62 is Caleb Swanson. We'll be going 8 laps with our second late model heat race of the evening. As they come around turns 3 and 4, the green flag's out. We're going racing. And it's going to be the 999 of Neil Rowley out as our leader. The 62 of Caleb Swanson in the number 2 position, and the 69.
Neil Rowley out front trying, contact between AP Wren and the 69. And up into the wall, the 701 as well of Kevin Gardner.
Kevin Gardner, was it last week, it completely totaled his 45 car out.
Yeah, and he just dinged up the new car that he got from Ryan Tedesco. The 701 of Kevin Gardner into the wall up there, trying to miss that accident. The 69 of Kyle Lawson had some contact from AP Wren in the 77.
Okay, Akron coach down there, coming down there to get them off the track, but here comes the flatbed, so it looks like it's going to take a little bit of time. So now is a good time, ladies and gentlemen, to head down to that concession stand and get yourself some good food down there, especially them ladies' creamy chicken sandwich. I had one before I came up here, and oh my goodness, you talk about a sandwich. Yeah, that's a mouthful, as much creamy chicken as they put on that bread. Also those double cheeseburgers, and don't forget the walking tacos and the chicken tenders. Our chicken tenders out here are definitely delicious. And we also have the hot dogs, Coney dogs, Sloppy Joes, French fries, onion rings. Also the hot pretzels. They also carry the hot pretzels down there. And get yourself something to drink, coffee, Monster drinks, hot chocolate, water, pop, Gatorade. Or if you're thirsty for a nice cold beverage, get yourself a Miller Lite, Bud Light, Coors Light, Twisted Tea, strawberry margaritas, or a White Claw. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, it's starting to get chilly out there, so get down to that souvenir shop and get one of our Midvale Speedway blankets. And also we have the hoodies and the jackets on sale down there. And we have the headphones and earplugs also available down there, along with our checkered flags. So if you're cold, get down and get yourself a Midvale Speedway blanket. And once again, all Powder Puffs participants must sign in prior to the start. Okay, the lineup's going to be 999 Neil Rowley, the 62 of Caleb Swanson, Denny Benjamin in the 69B, the 69L is Kyle Lawson, the 77 is AP Wren, and the 4E is Mike Lawson. We have one lap completed. Okay, white flag's coming up. We need to get them bunched up.
Everyone, please give a round of applause to the new owners, Randy Smart. He does so much work around this facility. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have this great facility.
Okay, the 999 of Neil Rowley is our leader. Now the 69B, Jenny Benjamin, moves up to that number 2 position. The 77 of AP Ren is in that number 3 position. This time around, we'll be coming on lap number 3. This time around, we come in lap number 4. We got 4 and 4 to go. With our second late model heat race of the evening, Neil Rowley still our leader. Jenny Benjamin second, AP Ren third. Okay, white flag's coming out, but the black flag came out for the 999. That puts Jenny Benjamin as our leaders. They come around number turns 3 and 4. It's going to be Jenny Benjamin, AP Ren, and the 69 of Caleb Swanson.
All right, folks, as he comes down in victory lane, the number 69 car, Denny Benjamin, please give him a round of applause. His sponsor is Animal Racing. Once again, folks, give a round of applause for Denny Benjamin in a 69 car.
Also want to give a big shout out to our infield workers. Chad Medley, John Schneider do such a great job for us here at Midvale Speedway. Thank you so much, Chad Medley and John Schneider and your crew, for all that you guys do down there in the infield. A big shout out to Matt Wallach and Performance Towing, along with Akron Coach Towing. They do such a great job of getting things cleaned up as quick as possible. We appreciate you guys. You guys do a lot of work around here during the week as well. So thank you guys so much for what you do. The 62 is Caden Scott. He'll start on the pole. The 8 is Lenny Orr. Then the 28 is Corey Heron. The 9 is Chris Billiter. The 66 of Taylor Mazzolini. The 79 of Phil Bunton Jr. The 0 is Alan Clark. The 1701 of Nick Peebles. The 43 of Andrew Bethards. The 47 is Don Rufner Jr. The 17 of Noah Kaufman. The 19 is Gerald Aldheiser. The 84 is Scott Witten. The 85 is Jonathan Weber. The 36 is Dunwoody, Rich Dunlap. The 17 is Corey Colliner. The 19 is A.J. Andrews. The 85 is Jordan Greathouse. The number 29, the 98 is Austin McIlvain. And the 44 is Brendan Neely. Getting ready to go green in the B main. The top 4 transfer. B main getting ready to go 15 laps, Buddha.
This is going to be the B main, and here we go. They come around turn number 3 and 4. It's green, green, green. We're off with our B main feature.
Oh, Lenny Orr almost up into the outside wall off of turn number 2. Caden Scott going to have the race lead. Corey Herron up to that second spot. Here comes the 9 of Billiter and Lenny Orr in the transfer position in 4th.
What a good save by Lenny Orr in that number 8. He almost one-sided it.
3 wide, Gerald Aldheiser up the middle. Now he gets contact from Bethards. Everybody keeps going down there in turn number 4, and we stay green.
It looks like car number 19, Gerald Aldheiser, is having trouble. Okay, caution is on the track. Caution is out on the track for the number 19 of Gerald Aldheiser. Okay, the number 19 of Gerald Aldheiser was charged for that infraction, so he will have to go tail end. Okay, they're trying to get him to go single file because the choose cone will be coming out this time. They'll choose inside or outside. And Chris, why don't you explain that choose cone to our fans?
Yeah, we can explain that. Here at Midvale Speedway, we've got a new rule this year. A lot of people like it. There's a few that don't, but I think the majority likes the choose cone. We put the choose cone out there in the features whenever the caution comes out, when we get ready for a restart. For a long time, everybody said that the leader being on the bottom of the racetrack is at a disadvantage, especially in the late models, modified street stocks. So we said we're going to put the leader out front. He has earned the right to be the leader, so he'll be out front on his own, and then everybody behind the race leader gets to choose inside or outside lane. Here's the difference. If you choose the inside lane and say the second, third, and fourth place cars choose the inside, the fifth place car can choose the outside and go all the way up and make up spots. So that is kind of the difference with the choose cone. It allows people to make up some spots and choose what lane they want to be in behind the race leader. Choose cone is out. Looks like Lenny Orr going to move up to the outside of the second row, so he picks up some spots, as does the 0 of Alan Clark. So those guys move up as we choose inside or outside behind Caden Scott, your race leader.
Okay, our leader with 2 laps in is a Caden Scott. Okay, the 28 of Corey Heron is in that number 2 position. The number 8 of Lenny Orr is on the outside. Okay, cautions coming out once again. Cautions once again. We got no start. It looks like the 44 of Brendan Neely is broke down on the back straightaway. Our safety truck's going out there to see if he needs pushed into the pits or what we need done. Well, they're going to send Jordan Greathouse in the 085. They're going to send him to the pits. Okay, Jordan Greathouse is going to the pits. There is open pits for these guys so they can rip that bumper out, and he'll be able to come back out and compete for the B main feature. It looks like Jordan Greyhouse's crew's down there trying to rip that back fender off or bumper off his car. Okay, we've got 2 laps complete. 2 laps complete. Caden Scott in the 62 is our leader.
Green flag back in the air for the Compact B feature. 2 laps complete. Caden Scott, your race leader. Corey Heron and the 0 of Alan Clark. Clark clearing the 9C of Chris Billiter. He'll drop to the bottom in that 3rd spot. So Alan Clark, Chris Billiter, the last 2 transfer spots right now.
Caden Scott still is our leader, the 28 of Corey Heron. Chris Bittler, the number 9, moves up to number 3 position, and the 0 of Alan Clark is back to number 4. Those are your top 4 right now. It's going to be able to walk up and get into that B main feature.
cars on the outside looking in. The 79 of Phil Bunton Jr., the 66 of Taylor Mazzolini, the 17 of Noah Kaufman. Those three looking to get in, but they got to get up and around that 0 of Alan Clark. Now we're going to have a battle for the race lead. The 28 of Corey Herron has closed down the race lead with the 62 of Caden Scott.
This time around, we'll be coming in on lap number 10. Lap number 10. Caden Scott still our leader. Corey Hayden in at number 2 position. Chris Bettler is number 9, and the 0 Alan Clark is in that number 4 position. Top 4 will go to the A main feature.
'79 of Phil Bunton Jr.'s got a fire underneath the hood of the '79.
Okay, red flags out on the track. They got to stop wherever they're at. The 79 of Phil Burton Jr. looks like he blew a motor.
And Phil Bunton out of the car. Looks like a fuel, possibly a fuel line, or like you said, Buddha, maybe the motor popping. Something happened to that 79
oil.
As he pulled off.
Right, oil on the exhaust pipe just all of a sudden ignited.
Good to see Phil Bunton Jr. out of that 79 car as they got it on fire down there.
And Elise Chris, he pulled out right
Yes.
by where the safety crew
Yep.
was.
Yep,
where the
right
fire
by-
extinguishers
Right
was.
by Chad and John down there as they put that fire out in a hurry. So good job down there again by Chad Medley, John Schneider, and the infield crew doing another fantastic job. And the driver is okay, so we'll...
Okay, the red flag, red light is going out. We're going back to caution light. We're going to get them all relined up again and get them ready to go. Okay, choose cone is out. They're going to either choose inside or outside. Our leader is Caden Scott. Corey Heron goes on the inside. The number 9 of Chris Bettler goes on the outside. The 0 on the inside of Alan Clark. And moving up all the way, car number 17, Nolan Kaufman goes on the outside for that number 5 spot.
Yeah, how many spots did he just make up, Buddha? 3, 4, 5 maybe?
We made 5 spots up.
Yeah, that's the reason why we've got the choose cone. If you're going to hug the bottom, give the outside to the guys who will go to the outside. Kevin McClintock, one of those guys that will go to the outside. Green flag in the air.
Caution back out on the track.
Wow, the 43 of Andrew Beathard's just about ate the front stretch wall. If the 1701 of Peebles wasn't there, he would have had a lot more damage than what he did.
Right here on the front straightaway, looks like we got a liquid, looks like water on the track. We have 12 laps in. 12 laps in.
So tough break for Andrew Beathard's. He was bound and determined to take the front stretch wall down as we take a look at the replay. And it's just a good thing that the 1701 of Peebles was there, because that could have been a head-on right at the start-finish line.
Okay, we got 12 laps completed. We got 3 to go in our B main compact feature. Once again, top 4 will go to the A main.
Billy Blower's your race leader right now.
Okay, choose cones coming out once again. Our leader out front is Caden Scott. The 28 of Corey Heron goes on the inside. On the outside now, moving up is the 0 car of Chris Bettler. I'm sorry, Alan Clark in the number 0.
So 3 laps to go. Let's see if we can finally get this B main completed. Caden Scott out front. Corey Heron and Alan Clark in row 2, green flag in the air. Corey Heron got a good restart there. Alan Clark slides all the way back in the outside lane. Chris Billiter alongside of him for the 3rd spot. Caden Scott, your race leader. Top 4 transfer.
Okay, it comes around turns number 3 and 4. Our race leader is going to be Victory Lane, Caden Scott. Corey Heron in that number 2 position. Chris Bettler in number 3 and the 0, Alan Clark. Those top 4 will go to the A main.
Everyone, please give a round of applause for the number 62 car as he comes into victory lane, Caden Scott.
In the Buckeye tire, Tannerelli Page Racing, your pizza shop. Move, Tyler. Quaker Drive-Thru, sponsored number 62. Here's your winner, Caden Scott. All right, it's been a while, hasn't it?
Oh, yeah, it has.
It's been a long while. Man, this thing was pretty good tonight, wasn't it? Turn around so we can get you on camera. Well, never mind. He's going to run around the other side. Man, talk about that. Once this thing got out front, man, you were in pretty good shape.
Oh, yeah, we had a couple issues in qualifying. It's not where I want to be, but, hey, I'll take it. But I'll see everyone in the A main, so.
There you go. So you're going to run the A main.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt.
No doubt, yeah.
All right, who you want to thank on this car?
Quaker Drive-Thru, Your Pizza, Tannerelli and Page Racing, Buckeye Tire and Brake, Brotherhood, Heating and Cooling, Quaker, or I already said that. Shoot, I don't know.
He's going to, all right, he's got to go over and look at his sponsors. Who else you got over there?
Lutz Auto Body and Reichman's Plumbing.
All right, there you go, man. How's the wrist feel?
Oh, it still hurts, but I can do it.
We're not doing that anymore, right?
Oh, no.
Okay. Congratulations, your winner. Put your hands together for Caden Scott. All right. So those of you who may not know, we are trying to start a rear-wheel drive Crown Vic class for next year in 2024. So Randy Smart, track owner, is out there in his Crown Vic, one of the cars that will hopefully be in this division 1 year from today, or actually should be less than about 6 months from now. So Randy Smart out there in the Crown Vic. We'll see what he's going to do. I don't know. He's going to drive it around, I guess. Hey, Buddha, he's got the bubble gums on the roof. That, ladies and gentlemen, is your track owner having fun. Once again, Crown Vic's hopefully going to have that division here next year at Midvale Speedway.